Square say Zimbabwe, welcome to our channels in Confessions and Deep Secrets. Kana kariki kutanka kwa PaNhau channel, please don't forget to subscribe. Kana chungwa gawa subscriber, don't forget to comment and share this video. Nasmure Zimbabwe, tawigira inyaya buditswa ni newsox ya buda ichitaura mashoko abuditswa NaWicknell Chivayo pamusoro pekusungwa KwaChimombe pamwechete na Moses NaMpofu. Chivayo abuda achitaura iye achiti he is not responsible for kusungwa kwavaviri aya. Akabuda achivadescribe as incompetent idiots. Akataura zvakare achiti they were only his tea boy and shoe polisher. Akabuda achicomment on a post yakanyanyorwa ne the newsworks yeKuno Chivayo. Vakabuda vachitaura ivo vachiti he threw his business associates under the bus. Chivayo akabuda achireply achiti inini ndini ndadii pavaiba mbudzi dzenyika and participating in streetlight tenders. I wasn't there. These two incompetent idiots were never my business partners, though I can confirm one was my tea boy and the other was my shoe polisher. Zvataurwa NaWicknell Chivayo achikomenta on a post newsworks mare Zimbabwe. Tisingazive kuti munoiona sei nyaya iyi. The newsworks vakanga vabuda vachitaura ivo vachiti Zimbabwean controversial tycoon Wicknell Chivayo, who's close to President Emmerson Mnangagwa, says he's not responsible for the current prolonged detention and misery of his erstwhile business partners, KwaChimombe and Moses NaMpofu, describing them two incompetent idiots who were only once his tea boy and shoe polisher, not business partners. Commenting on a newsworks post that he has thrown his business associates under the bus, Chivayo sarcastically writes, ini ndini ndadii, what have I done? Pavaiba mbudzi dzenyika when they were stealing goats for national projects and participated in streetlight tenders. I wasn't there. These two incompetent idiots were never my business partners, though I can confirm one was my tea boy and the other was my shoe polisher. Please be guided accordingly. Government officials have told newsworks the embattled Chimombe and NaMpofu have been thrown under the bus by Chivayo to save his own skin and protect high-profile government officials involved in the corrupt US $100 million ZEC tender scandal. Although Chimombe and NaMpofu may have cases to answer in their 7.7 million presidential gold scheme fraud matter and the 9.2 million Harare streetlight tender scam, their real crime is getting into a public fight with Chivayo over the $100 million deal, triggering a row which led to the exposition of corruption by senior officials. The case has sucked in Mnangagwa's cronies, Chief Secretary to the President and Cabinet Martin Bushwire, ZEC Chairperson Priscilla Chigumba, Central Intelligence Organization Director General Isaac Moyo, and President's daughter Chido, among others. Ndo yabuditswa na the newsworks mare Zimbabwe. Tisingazive kuti munoiona sei nyaya iyi yabuditswa na Wicknell Chivayo. Tudze zvamukufunga mu comment section. Taura kwatiri kuita zvekunzi ZANU-PF officials akabuda achitaura ivo achiti KwaChimombe and Moses NaMpofu are political prisoners. The newsworks yakabuda ichitaura pamusoro penyaya iyi vachitaura vachiti Chimombe NaMpofu thrown under the bus, and the embattled local businessmen KwaChimombe and Moses NaMpofu have been thrown under the bus by their business partner Wicknell Chivayo to save his own skin and protect high-profile government officials involved in the $100 million ZEC scandal. A senior government official says, and although Chimombe and NaMpofu may have cases to answer in their 7.7 million presidential goats scheme fraud matter and 9.2 million Harare City Council streetlights tender scam, their real crime is getting into a public fight with Chivayo over the $100 million deal, triggering a row which led to the exposition of corruption by senior officials. Chimombe and NaMpofu may have cases to answer, granted, but their case is more about politics or the politics of the money involving senior government officials than corruption. A government official said, Those corruption cases which they are now facing were known for some time, but they were only raised and weaponized against them after the ZEC scandal. All along, it was known they had been involved in those tenders, as the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission was already investigating, but authorities only pulled the trigger after the ZEC scandal was exposed. If they had not fought Chivayo, those cases were not going to see the light of the day. That's where the real issue is. They're being punished for their role in exposing Chivayo and inadvertently senior government officials in this massive corruption scandal. The ZEC scandal, which exposed the road behind Zimbabwe's disputed 2023 general elections, has sucked in President Emmerson Mnangagwa, who is close to Chivayo, Secretary to the President and Cabinet Martin Rushaya, ZEC Chairperson Priscilla Chigumba, Central Intelligence Organization Director General Isaac Moyo, the President's daughter Chido, and other officials who played a role in the looting of public funds in the shadow of elections. Chimombe and NaMpofu fell out with Chivayo over payments, and this led to the exposure of the officials in the process. While Chimombe and NaMpofu were not arrested for the ZEC scandal, they were picked up and detained for the 7.7 million presidential gold scheme and the 9.2 million streetlight tender. Chivayo and senior officials are pulling the strings behind the scenes to ensure Chimombe and NaMpofu pay the price of exposing them in one of the biggest corruption scandals to be exposed by the media in Zimbabwe's journalism history. Official sources says Chimombe and NaMpofu were lured back into the country from China, where they were on a business trip after they were promised protection. But things went wrong, leading to their arrest and detention. Now things may actually get worse for them as they face convictions and imprisonment. The return from China was against the advice of their lawyers and some people close to them who warned that they would be sacrificed if they return home under a situation where the rule of law is not observed and pre-trial detention is used as a major weapon to punish suspects in politically charged alleged crimes. Zimbabwe is notorious for selective application of the law and abuse of pre-trial detention. Predictably, Chimombe and NaMpofu have been repeatedly denied bail, not on merits, but to punish them for not having good table manners while eating with VIPs at a high table, sources say. On Wednesday, the High Court once again dismissed their bail application, marking the second time their application has been rejected on the GOATS scam case. Their other bail application has also been denied in the streetlights case. High Court Judge Pisirai Kwenda ruled on Wednesday that Chimombe and NaMpofu should proceed to trial as submitted by the state. He said they should wait in detention for another month. Prosecutors urged since a trial date had already been set, their bail appeal had been rendered moot, Kwenda said. The objection by the state to the hearing of this appeal based on mootness is upheld and the appeal is dismissed. Kwenda had said it was his first time to preside over a bail appeal of someone who has been indicted for trial before commencement of the trial. He said, if you are already appearing in a certain court, that court is supposed to deal with that matter. You cannot be appearing in court A and you go to court B to apply for bail when the same matter is being heard in court. To proceed in earnest, we should postpone the matter to the 1st of October when the trial commences. The trial is just 33 days away. Why can't we wait for the trial to commence? Prosecutor Anensu Chirenje told the court that Chimombe and NaMpofu, who are facing fraud charges, forged a Zimbabwe Revenue Authority tax clearance certificate and a National Social Security Authority compliance certificate in the name of Black Deck Private Limited, their company involved in the GOATS scandal. Meanwhile, in the streetlights tender scam, Harare Regional Magistrate Stanford Mambanje denied Chimombe and NaMpofu bail, saying the two are facing a serious offense in which there are high chances that they may abscond as they are men of means and could thus afford to live outside the country. The pair will return to court on September 12th for routine remand on the streetlight case, while their trial on the court case starts on 1 October. In his ruling, Mambanje said the duo were not good candidates for bail and the state had a strong case against them. The two face a serious offense and upon conviction can get a custodial sentence. They can abscond since they are people of means, as they have businesses that earn them good sums of money. It will be easy for them to flee, he said. There is no proof of payment of special oversight commitment fee, and it means they got the tender through fraudulent means. Court considered the strength of the state case and they have a case, therefore bail is hereby denied. This leaves Chimombe and NaMpofu deep in a messy quagmire as they face prospects of being jailed at the behest of their powerful, angry partners. Chivayo and political bigwigs behind him, taking their revenge viciously and mercilessly, tearing them apart and burying them alive to protect themselves. Ndozvabuditswa the News Hawks muri Zimbabwe. Tinyazive kuti munoona sei nyaya yetu dzino zvamunofunga pamusoro penyaya iyi mu comment section.